Go. He kicked me. Hey. Ouch. Give me. This is a lovely tiger.
Give me back my lion.
Oh, it's a lion?
Give me.
Really? It's a
Give me
lion?
a lion.
Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna read
Oh,
for
oh.
you. Mr. Nobody. Roger hung. What? How to read it? I don't know how to read. Hang new pitch. Hi, Mr. Nobody. I want nobody but you. Hello. Meet Mr. Happy. Happy by name and happy by nature. And now I'm going to tell you a story. Actually, this story is about Mr. Happy. Well, not really. It's about somebody he met not very long ago. Last month, in fact. Wow, so cute. She's so cute, like
He's a boy.
she's a potato boy.
He's a boy.
Is Mr. Potato because he's round and yellow. Like potato. Mr. Happy had been to tea with little Miss Sunshine. Hi, Mr. Potato. I'm Miss Sunshine. And this is Mr. Sun. He thought about catching a bus to take him home. But as it was such a nice day, he thought again and decided to walk. And he was glad he did. Would you like to know why? I shan't tell you. Not yet anyway. Ta-da! Oh, there's a poo-poo. There's a poo-poo on his head. Mr. Happy was whistling to himself as he walked along when he heard a noise. He stopped. There it was again, a sort of snipping nails. Snip, snip, snip. Suddenly, a drop of rain flashed on top of his head. That's odd, he thought to himself, looking up. There is not a cloud in the sky. Why is fall down, huh? It's only one. You close your eyes lah.
No.
Close your eyes. And then, oh, it's a wee-wee. Oh, it's not a wee-wee. It's crying. Ooh, Annie hit my head. And then he could not believe his eyes. You'll never guess what Mr. Happy saw. There, sitting on the branch of a tree, was somebody who sort of was, but was not. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. You could see through him, and he was crying real big, fat, wet tears, which of course were what had splashed on top of Mr. Happy's head. No, I want to see where's mine. Someone give me this one. This one. This kind of. Mr. Birthday? No. Mr. Grumpy. Oh, Mr. Grumpy. She give me Mr. Grumpy. The church mate. Who? Mr. Happy managed to slatter. Are you? The person who sort of was but was not looked mournfully down at him, and in a mournful, melancholy voice replied, Nobody. Nobody? becomes Mr. Happy. But everybody's somebody. The person Sarta was, but was not sighed deeply. Except me, he said. And he started to cry more real big, fat, wet tears. Mr. Happy scratched his head, which was getting quite wet by this time. Can you get down? Can you get down? He wondered. Oh, boy's become invisible, no?
Yeah.
His invisible friend of Mr. Potato Head. Can you get down? Possibly, he replied, Mr. Nobody. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you. Hey, this is a horse. She always kicking me. Even she's sleeping, she kicked me. Then I said, oh, my face,
And this guy,
And also, you always put the electric fan in you, then you push. Pook. You must push that one on the wall, not in near you. You always wake me up.
I always sleep like this.
You always kick the electric fan and poke.
And then when she's sleeping, he will do like this.
Like a frog.
Like a peg.
No, when I'm get tired,
Yeah.
I always make sound. But when I'm not tired, I'm not making sound. You're so worse. You always put this electric fan beside you, but you always, when you're sleeping, luckily your sister not wake up. Hey, you sleep here. Go. That's my bed. I'm not fit. Your bed is so small like a queen. Her bed is so beautiful, but it's so small. It's only for the little girl like her. Where I am now. Where have you come from? Asked Mr. Happy. Nowhere. Mr. Buddy sighed the sort of a sigh that breaks your heart. I know. I used to be somebody, but I cannot remember who. He sniffed. Or what? He sniffed. Or where? He sniffed. Or where? He sobbed. Why, so beautiful forest. Mr. Happy couldn't help but stare. It is that often do you meet somebody you can see right through. I think, said Mr. Happy, that you had better come home with me. Why? Sobbed Mr. Nobody. Because, said Mr. Happy, we must do something about you. There's nothing you can do about a nobody. With the person sort of was but was not. Of course there is, said Mr. Happy. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Eventually they reached Mr. Happy house and went into his living room.
แล้วก็อะไรแล้วล่ะยาวให้ยังเรียกพ่อมาไกลละก็นี่อยู่ไทยหมดแล้วไปหมอนะ
你不我们起
得啦，咁你睇咗先，
的。
我睇啊，你睇
It's a homework, Messi.
no 嗱咁呢度咧就 A B C D 啦，咁咧個答案咧係 D 喎，咁但係其實你唔使計都睇到啦。咁嗱，你睇下呢度啦，嗱呢個係一個好好嘅例子，我成日想同你講點樣估到啦，但係我唔識點同你解釋啦。咁 你睇首先睇咗呢度先，全部都係一樣。咁你睇咗呢度，係咪即係呢個係加號啊？咁呢個奇怪嗰個咧就係錯嘅，一定唔係答案啦。咁所以就 cross out C 喎。咁跟住之後睇下呢度，咁呢個係呢個全部都有3啦，但係呢個冇3喎，係咪啊？咁所以呢個又係奇怪嗰個啦，所以 cross out 啦。跟住去到呢個最後尾啦，跟住睇呢度成加，即係呢個咧係減喎，所以呢個咧就係奇怪，所以咧就查咗呢個咯。咁跟住答案就揾到。
Hey, your sister teach you Mayo,
No,
listen.
not teaching me. She's talking nonsense.
How to guess the answer of the question?
Yeah,
What
she
is it?
teaching you
So
she teach you the multiple choice
No.
sama.
No, she teaching me some rubbish.
Some rubbish. Good night, liar sister. Good night, liar.
Bye bye and never come back again.
She will come back tomorrow. Oh, I have mosquito here, you see? She's flying.
You go away, huh?
Because our window is open, I open it. Because it's more cold when it's open, so it's okay lang. For mosquito.
Yeah, you close it when you wake up.
This is for mosquito. It's only cheaper. It's only 25 cents. Charing. Come on. It smells good. It's like ginger. I like the smell. I read Yula a book. Eventually, they reached Mr. Happy house and went in the living room. Mr. Happy pointed to a chair.
Mr.
Sit
Papa.
yourself down here, he said. Don't cover it. I cover it tomorrow morning. It was really quiet, extraordinary seeing somebody who was nobody sitting in a chair. Mr. Happy sat down to the thought hard. The wizard, cried Mr. Happy. Of course, look. She'll now color blue because she's sitting on the blue. So, the following morning, after no breakfast, Mr. Happy took Mr. Nobody to see the wizard. Wizard? Ah, remarked the wizard. After Mr. Happy had tried to explain, I said again, I, Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody just stood there, looking as glum as anyone can look. Just try turning the corners of your mouth down as far as they will go on. Well, that's about half as glum as Mr. Nobody looked. The wizard thought and thought some more. Care for a cup of tea, he queried. Nobodies don't drink nothing, he replied Mr. Nobody. Nobodies don't drink anything, said the wizard, correcting him. That's right, agreed Mr. Nobody. Aha, cried the wizard. That's it. The wizard rushed over to his workbench and started to mix up lots of different color liquids in a hug bottle. Hey, why do you near again the fan with you? Later on, when you move there, you pull it down again and we don't have electric fan anymore. I told you, don't put it there. You put on the wall. Really?
I'm hot.
Yeah, it could reach you. You always push that one and I wake up. They bubble and gurgle together and let of little bobs of white smoke. Bubble, bubble, gurgle, bop. Bubble, bubble, gurgle, bop. What color would you like to be? The wizard asked. Mr. Nobody. Nobody are not color, came the sad reply. You choose, said the wizard, pointing at Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy thought, well, he said, I've always really rather quiet enjoy being yellow. Yellow it shall be, shouted the wizard, as he poured boiled liquid in the bottle. Wow, she became a yellow now. Suddenly, with one hug bob of white smoke, the liquid turned bright yellow. right, cried the Wizard. Drink that. Nobody don't drink nothing, said Mr. Nobody. Exactly, shouted the Wizard at the top of his voice. Nobodies don't drink nothing. Therefore, nobody must drink something. Mr. Nobody took hold of the bottle, took as well as it. More, cried the Wizard. Much more. Mr. Nobody shut his eyes and took a deep breath and swallowed all of the liquid. Mr. Happy and Wizard watched and waited and waited and watched. Nothing happened. Told you so, said Mr. Nobody, and he sighed another one of those sighs that break your heart. But wait a minute. Did their eyes deceive them, or they look at Mr. Nobody's feet? They turning sort of is yellow. Yes, decidedly yellow. Definitely yellow. They become yellow same now. Mr. Nobody legs turn yellow, and then his body, and then his arms. His nose, Mr. Happy shouted. What about his nose? They watched and they waited, and they waited, and they watched. Nothing happened. Next. Suddenly, Mr. Nobody sneezed, and immediately after his sneeze, with an enormous pop at the pop, his nose turned yellow as well. Oh, I wish you'd been there to see Mr. Nobody's face. His mouth stopped turning down and started turning up and up and up again. Well, chuckled Mr. Happy, I told you so. Everybody's a somebody. The end.